Going to revise the first two chapters related to banking. Already we know that. Now also I am revising which bank is known as Bankers Bank. That we know that is A, Central Bank, RBI. Which bank is known as Bankers Bank? That is RBI. Next, current deposit is also known as demand deposit. Anytime we can deposit, anytime we can withdrawal. No restriction on the number and the amount of withdrawal. Demand deposit. Next, which deposits are payable after the expiry of the fixed period? Which deposits are payable after the expiry of the fixed period? That is time deposit. Means a time deposit or fixed deposit. Which deposits are payable after the expiry of the fixed period? That is time deposit. Next, dash is a credit facility granted by the commercial bank to current account holder. Means only the current account holder are getting that facility. That is which one? Overdraft. They can withdraw more amount than they have. Okay, that is overdraft facility. Next, RBI Act comes into existence 1934. It is come into existence on 1934. Next, Banking Regulation Act comes into existence, that is 1949. Banking Regulation Act 1949, RBI Act 1934. Okay. Next, examples of foreign bank. Examples of foreign bank. That is Citibank. So we studied a lot of example. When I was teaching the types of bank, I said examples. Okay, a lot of example. So here example is Citibank. Next, Bank of Baroda is an example of public sector bank. Bank of Baroda. Okay, Bank of Baroda is an example of public sector, not private sector foreign bank. Next, dash is a temporary financial arrangement by the bank to draw more than the amount standing to his credit. Already I said that is overdraft. It is a temporary financial arrangement under which they can withdraw more amount than they have. Next, dash bank can accept deposit only but cannot lend. They are accepting only deposit, but they cannot lend. That is payment bank. That is payment bank. That is payment bank. They can accept a deposit only, but cannot lend. That is payment bank. So you can expect type like that question. Next, we should keep our saving with the bank because it is safe, earns interest, it can be withdrawn anytime. That's why we have to keep our savings. Next, currency notes are issued by RBI. Okay, currency notes are issued by RBI, coins are issued by the central government. Okay, currency notes are issued by the RBI, but coins are issued by the government of India. Next one, fixed deposit. Okay, next, fixed deposits can withdrawn before maturity, not withdrawn before maturity, paid only after maturity, withdrawn before maturity. So we will get, if you deposit a fixed deposit, so 2 lakh I deposited, so it is a period of 10 years, but after 5 years also I can withdraw, but the rate of interest will be less. Interest on interest will be, rate of interest will be lesser, but we can withdraw. Next, which type of deposits earns higher interest rate? That is fixed deposit. Okay, Fixed deposit, saving deposit means the rate of interest is very low. Okay, but current account means no rate of interest is, no interest is given to the current account holder. But if it is a fixed deposit, we will get high rate of interest. Suppose if you have more money in your hand, it is best to deposit, fixed deposit account you can deposit. So then you will get more interest. So then without work, you will get interest. No need to work. Suppose after getting a good amount that you have to deposit, then you have to take rest. Next, who is the present governor of RBI? Now present only Shakti Das. Before that, Raghuram Rajan. Next one, banks pays interest on bank paying interest on deposits. Okay, bank pays the interest on deposits. Next, bank charges interest on loans. Bank charging interest on loans. Okay. Next, in recurring deposits, a fixed amount is deposited every month. Period of deposit is a fixed tenure. Interest is paid at FDR rate, fixed deposit receipt rate, and all of the above. That answer is all of the above. Next, RBI's function to give license to banks, to act as a banker's bank, to act as a banker to the government. So all of the above is the answer. Next, bank provides loan for home, car, education. For all purpose they are giving loan. Next, bank having maximum number of branches. Bank having maximum number of branches in India. Which bank? That is State Bank of India. Now already State Bank of Travancore, every bank it is coordinated into State Bank of India. So we have lot of branches in India. Which one? State Bank have more number of branches in India. The next, the safest place for keeping money, that is bank only. Okay, safest place for keeping money. Other example, there is an epic drug in the ground iron box, money lender. It is safe is bank only. It is safe. We will get that amount plus interest. Next, regional rural bank have been set. Otherwise, due to fire, theft, it will damage. Regional rural bank have been set up with the basic objective of providing credit, deposits, and other banking facility to people in rural areas. Now it is extended to the urban areas also, providing credit, deposits, and other banking facilities to people in rural areas. Next, dash heads and conduct the affairs of RBI. That is which one? Central board. That is central board. Heads and conduct the affairs of RBI. Answer is central board. Okay, these are the things related to definition and functions of bank. So in this chapter we studied banks, functions of bank, then banking systems in India, central bank, functions of central bank. Okay, so that we studied. So next topic, second chapter, banker and customer. So first chapter we studied meaning, definitions of bank, functions of bank, types of bank, then which one? Central bank, functions of central bank we studied. So second chapter we studied special relationship, general relationship between banker and customer. Okay, so that we will check the questions related to banker and customer. So first one, the relationship between banker and customer is Third one, primarily that of a debtor and a creditor. Debtor and a creditor. When we deposit, when the customer, the bank accept a deposit from the customer. So that relationship is debtor and creditor relationship. Next, in executing the standing instruction, there exists a relationship of trustee and beneficiary. Trustee and beneficiary, the person who hold the person who are doing the services on the benefit of others. Okay, so that relationship is trustee and beneficiary. Okay, in executing the standing instruction means according to the instruction of a person, someone is doing any service, trustee, okay, and the beneficiary. Next one, to constitute a person as a customer, there must be some sort of an account. On that basis only, which one, to consider a person as a customer, there must be some sort of an account. So account with the bank, whether it will be a current account, saving account, a fixed deposit account, anything. So next one, contacts by lunatics in India are C, always voidable. Always voidable. It is void only, always. So no value. Okay. Contact with by a lunatics, mad person. So if you are making contact with a mad person, mentally retarded person, that is always voidable. Always voidable. Next, the most undesirable customer is undesirable customer. Types of customer we studied here: minor lunatics, partnership, joint stock company, joined in the family, societies, charitable organizations, partnership. So here the most undesirable customer is undischarged bankrupt. Undischarged bankrupt. Okay, undesirable, undischarged bankrupt. So no capacity to pay the liability. Next one, a customer's letter of instruction. A customer's letter of instruction without any stamp in connection with the operation of his account is known as mandate. A customer's letter of instruction without any stamp in connection with the operation of the bank. If they are giving any letter to the bank in connection with the operation of the bank, that is called mandate. So they have to submit a mandate. What is mandate? Means letter from the customer, okay, without any stamp. That is mandate. Next, when a bank lends money to the corporate person, when a bank lends money to the corporate person, the relationship is creditor-debtor. Okay, when a bank lent money to the corporate person, the primary relationship we said that is only debtor and creditor. Here, when a bank lends a money to the corporate person, so here the relationship is creditor-debtor. Creditor-debtor. Lend money to the corporate person, creditor. Bank is creditor. Okay, debtor is which one? Corporate person. When a bank lends money to the corporate person, the relationship is creditor-debtor relationship. Creditor-debtor relationship. Creditor-debtor relationship. Next one. Bailor-bailee relationship is applicable in keeping articles in safe custody with the bank. So in that case, the relationship is bailor-bailee. Bailment of goods. Bailment of goods for the safe custody. That is which relationship? Bailor-bailee. Next, KYC. KYC. That is what full form? Know your customer. KYC relationship, that is know your customer. So now it is came into existence. Which one? Know your customer. Okay, for that we have to submit our Aadhaar card, PAN card. Next, when a deposit of money is received by the banker becomes debtor. When a deposit of money is received by the banker, so the banks are getting amount, so debtor, debtor, debtor. So bank will get, so debtor. The bank becomes debtor. Other person will become the creditor. Okay, when a deposit of money received by the banker becomes debtor. You look next opposite only. When a deposit of money is received by the banker, the customer becomes, in that case, customer becomes creditor. Customer becomes creditor. So it is related to banking. Then the primary relationship between banker and the customer is, already we said, debtor and creditor. Debtor and creditor. Okay. So debtor and creditor. Primary relationship between banker. When a bank asks to deposit from the public, banker becomes the debtor and the customer becomes the creditor. So the primary relationship between banker and customer is debtor and creditor. Next, a dash is a person to whom the management of the particular property is entrusted. Dash is a person to whom the management of a particular property is entrusted for the exclusive benefit of the third party. That is trustee. So if you look at the trustee explanation, you can understand. It's a person to whom the first sentence, the management of a particular property is entrusted for the exclusive benefit of a third party, that is trustee. Next, what is the relationship of the bank hires out of with a safe deposit locker? Okay, that is lesser. When the relationship of the bank hires, a bank hires out with the safe deposit locker, that is lesser relationship, lesser and lessee, lesser relationship. Okay, bank hires out with the safe deposit locker. They are giving safe deposit locker, so that is lesser. What is the minimum number of partners required to commence a partnership business? That is, we know that is 2. Minimum two partners are required to form a partnership. Next, partnership type of business is formed by mutual agreement of partners. What kind of agreement is it? There is oral and written. Oral and written agreement. Type of business is formed by mutual agreement. The agreement may be oral and written. Here it is oral and written agreement. Then in general form of partnership, the liability of partners are unlimited. So normally you know that it is normally the liability of the partnership business are unlimited, but the liability of the companies are limited to the extent of the shares held by them. But normally or general, liability of partners are unlimited. Liabilities of partners are unlimited. Next, the written agreement of the partnership is mostly commonly referred to as partnership deed. So already I said the agreement may be oral and or written. So normally agreement is written. If the agreement is written, that it becomes the partnership deed. It becomes the partnership deed. Then KYC consists of customer for customer identification, customer due diligence, customer acceptance, all the three. So answer is all the three factors you have to consider. For that purpose only, you need which one? KYC. Next, dash existence will not be affected by the death, insolvency or insolvency of its members. That is company, joint stock company. So if anyone die, death or lunatics, insolvent, or which one, mad, then also it will not affect. It will continue for a long period of time. Next, the members of joint Hindu family are called co-partners. Co-partners, the members of joint Hindu family. It is formed by the operation of the joint Hindu family. Okay, the members of joint Hindu family is co-partners. The head of the joint Hindu family is Karta. Karta. So Karta is the main persons. Family is managed by the Karta. Next, minor's account can be opened in the guardianship of a natural guardian. Okay, they can open. So minor, we can open the minor account in the guardianship of a natural guardian. So guardian can open the minor account in the name of their child. Then a minor attains a majority on the completion of 18. On the completion of 18. Then a company is a artificial person created by law. Created by law. A company is an artificial person created by law. Okay, so these are the things you have to remember for the two chapter. Okay, banker and customer, and the definition of a banker. The banker and customer, we studied first general relationship between banker and customer, and special relationship between banker and customer. Then types of customer we studied, minor account, drunkard person, lunatics, then partnership firm, charitable organization, agents, trustee and beneficiary, then joint stock company, joint Hindu family business. So we studied, okay. So then how to open the account. I think this chapter only open the account. KYC we studied. Okay. So you turn on your video. So you have to go through the questions. Okay. Any doubts? No doubts. So I will end. Okay. Next class we will do next revision. Okay. Next chapter revision. Thank you.